When Gideon took Purah and went down to the camp, Gideon crept up just as a man was telling his companion about a dream. He said, "In my dream a loaf of barley bread came tumbling down into the Midianite camp. It hit a tent, turned it over, and knocked it flat." His companion answered, "Your dream can mean only that God has given Gideon victory over Midian and all its allies." When Gideon heard this, he bowed in worship before the Lord. Then he returned to the camp and shouted, "Get up, for the Lord has given you victory over the Midianite." He divided the 300 men into 3 groups. Then he said to them, "When I come to the edge of the camp, do just as I do." When Gideon and the 100 men reached the edge of the Midianite camp, suddenly, they blew the ram's horns and broke their clay jars. Then all 3 groups blew their horns and broke their jars. They held the blazing torches and the horns, then they all shouted, "The sword for the Lord and for Gideon." The Midianites rushed around in a panic, shouting as they ran to escape. When the Israelites blew their ram's horns, the Lord caused the warriors in the camp to fight against each other. Gideon also sent messengers throughout the hill country of Ephraim, saying, "Come down to attack the Midianites." So all the men of Ephraim did as they were told. They captured Oreb and Zeb, the 2 Midianite commanders, killing Oreb at the rock of Oreb and Zeb at the winepress of Zeb. And they continued to chase the Midianites. Afterward the Israelites brought the heads of Oreb and Zeb to Gideon, who was by the Jordan River.